What's going on, everyone? This is Jack with the Trading Tribe. Welcome back to the channel for another video where I'm going to go through how I was able to extract about $15,000 here in the markets based on my Tesla swing trade. Here is my TrazeZella trade tracking platform where I kind of track all of my trades. We can see that this trade has been closed for $15,000 today, which is November 18th. I closed it in the pre-market session, but today we're going to go through really how I found the trade, how I was able to extract $15,000 from the position itself, and then just some kind of ideas for the future on Tesla and kind of what I am looking for next. We can see here I traded with about 900 shares total. I kind of scaled in and out, but my entries were last Friday, which was the 15th of November. We can see Tesla's been moving really nice. I bought kind of in this consolidation zone, had a couple different entries, and I ended up scaling out today. And we'll go through kind of why I ended up getting out, as well as kind of where those executions were. If I flip over to the execution side, we can see kind of where all of my different entries and exits were, kind of the date stamps of those as well, if you want to go back and review. If I go back to the stats here as well and scroll down, we can see the running P&L for the trade as well, which I really was happy with because I did trade this with pretty large size. But as you can see right throughout the entire trade, essentially, we were able to have that profit curve pretty steady, right? I started in profit essentially, and then that just steadily climbed over the weekend as well. If I open up ThinkorSwim, we can kind of go through how I found the idea and then how I was able to execute the idea as well. So on the left here, we can see Tesla's hourly chart. This is the past month or so of data, and then every candle here is 1 hour. So this is a nice way to zoom out essentially on the ticker and see the overall direction. And we can see really ever since that fundamental earnings release, right, where Tesla did really well last month, they've essentially just been on this really nice uptrend, making these higher highs and higher lows. I ended up missing this first push up on Tesla. This was right around the election as well. I was pretty focused on the ES futures side of things, so I did miss this big move up on Tesla, or this initial move up here. But this really was kind of the catalyst for giving me the idea. So once I saw Tesla really moving to the upside aggressively and holding right that 200 moving average on the hourly, I was able to wait for essentially that next pullback. So we'll see Tesla made a large move up, then pulled on back. And really all I was waiting for was waiting for where buyers were actually going to step in. So we can see buyers kind of stepped in right around that 300, which is also a really big key level, which is also right by that 200 moving average. So a very similar move as this move in early November. I was essentially expecting this pullback to be met with tons of buying to bring it all the way back to the top end of the range. I ended up selling a little bit early today. Obviously, you could have targets at that high, that 362 essentially. I ended up getting out right here because the 1 minute ended up kind of losing the momentum early this morning. So I ended up just cutting into this momentum push. We had a really nice gap up on Sunday, another really nice gap up this morning, and so didn't want to get greedy, right? The trade essentially was 80% to target, and so sometimes if you want to, you can get out a little bit early and cover profits as well. Hopefully this makes sense, kind of how I found the idea, how I was able to trade the uptrend here on Tesla, and then what really went into managing the trade and executing the trade as well. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave those down below. Also, like and subscribe to the channel for a lot more content like this. Thanks everyone, and we will see you next time.